where they had money and it was so freaking short-lived. I think they had money in Jade and Bianca.
That was my other choice for the females. Yes, I agree.
I mean, that was perfect. And bro, they were buying the same gear. Now, bro, we were hearing that they weren't getting along behind the scenes. Yeah. Bro, you fixed that.
Yeah, business is business.
That, man. If that's money, I don't want to hear you're not getting along. Exactly. If you're getting along, and neither one of you are going to have a job.
All right, let's close with this final question.
This is what we envisioned in January, okay?
Yes, sir.
It's happening here in September. Gonna go on forever.
Yeah, Chris.
To close this out, if you, Vince, became head writer, Russo asked the same for me, but let's start with you. If you became WWE head writer, which is the male and female tag team that you would be currently pushing?
Male, female tag team?
Yeah, male tag team and female tag team. Who are the top two tag teams you'd be pushing?
They gotta be a tag team, or can I create a tag team?
Creative.
Or
Yeah, creative.
God, bro. Jesus, man. You got to go first, because
that's tough, man.
I don't have a clue. I swear to God, bro, when I think of that show, like I just, there's just so few people that, you know, I love Drew, I love Chelsea. You know, there's just so few people. I don't know, bro. Maybe I do something. I don't know, bro. I don't know. You tell me, man.
So here's my thing with the male tag team. And we talked about this on our Legion of Raw show. I personally think that they jumped the gun with having Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed turn on Seth. I think they should have had a whodunit angle, Seth be attacked backstage, and eventually comes back and they reveal he reveals who did that to him. I think that they microwaved that really badly. I think that Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker should have been tag team champions in this whole Vision run. I think that they missed that. To me, personally, I still don't see main event in Braun Breaker. I just don't see it yet.
I don't either. I don't either, Chris.
I don't see it.
And I'll tell you where let me handle the girls, because I think where they had money and it was so freaking short-lived, I think they had money in Jade and Bianca.
That was my other choice for the females. Yes,
I mean, that was perfect. And bro, they were buying the same gear. Now, bro, we were hearing that they weren't getting along behind the scenes. Yeah. Bro, you fixed that.
Yeah, business is business.
That, man. If that's money, I don't want to hear you're not getting along. Exactly. If you're getting along, and neither one of you are going to have a job.
Yeah,
that was money. Like we were putting that over. That looked like $1 million.
Yep. Yeah, that would have been my choice for the females. I think that they abbreviated that way too short too, and I think that it was helping Jade Cargill get reps in, because it's like when you don't have house shows or you just have loops a couple times a year, you're not getting those reps in, man. Yeah. So what they're seeing as fans is they're seeing you botch on those main shows because you don't have opportunities to run that back on the house shows. You can botch on the house shows, that's fine.
Well, thank God though, now Jade can work with Francis LaRue.
Yes.
We'll see her get leaps and bounds.
Yes,
better.
Indeed. Yes. She could be the producer. All right, Vince, go ahead and plug your JCW.
Guys, I am going to tell you, I wrote 9 shows for these guys. It's going to take a while, just like the Attitude Era took a while. Just like when I went to WC, it took a while. You don't create something in a matter of weeks. But I just wrote 9 shows for these guys. and my shows are going to start airing soon. And every single thing I talk about on this show of what wrestling needs, you are going to see on this show. I sat down with Violent J and I asked him flat out, Chris, I'm like, brother, I don't want to bring any lawsuits to your company. So you need to tell me what is off limits. You need to tell me, give me the parameters. What can't I do? And he said to me, he said, Vince, we've been ICP since 1989. Like, that's who we are. Yeah. Our reputation is we don't listen to anybody. We break the rules. There are no boundaries. There's nothing you can't do or say. Nice. I said, okay, as long as we understand that. With that being said, Chris, you are going to see a show that is every single thing that I've talked about every single week since we've done this show. So, guys, I would start watching it. I don't think my show, somebody said my show start like November 25th or something. I don't even remember. I would just start watching it because, guys, you will start seeing the change. Like when I get involved, they're on YouTube and their channel, it's JCW, and the name of the show is Lunacy. So look for JCW Lunacy. They put a new show up every Thursday at 7 o'clock. I'll be honest with you guys. Right now, it's like every other wrestling show. Like it is. But it'll give you a good idea to get used to the characters and whatnot, and you will start seeing that change. And this is going to be this is going to be a 2025 version of the Attitude Era. Everything that the wrestling business should be doing and either don't know how to do it or are afraid to do it, you're going to see on that show.
Do you have carte blanche to bring names into the company?
Oh, yeah, bro. But, bro, these guys, it's ridiculous to say that they're under the radar, because they've been around since 1989. Bro, they've been doing a wrestling show since 1999. So they have the income. That's not an issue. So absolutely positive.
And finally, what do you say to the people who were speculating that you were going to be the writer for NWA? That was a big thing over the weekend.
It's everything I say about. Have been saying about the dirt sheets forever, bro. Think about this. Think about this. A guy like Dave Meltzer is so caught up and so wrapped up in trying to prove that AEW is doing higher numbers than they are. Okay. Meanwhile, bro, you if this were a story, you've got the head writer of the Attitude Era, Vince Russo. You've got Billy Corgan. You've got NWA. This is a story. Bro, not one phone call to me, not one phone call to Billy. There's your wrestling journalist right there. Not two people you can call. Obviously, they're not going to call me. But all you got to do is call Billy Corgan. Hey, Billy, listen, is this? And he said, no, I haven't even had a conversation with Vince. Nothing. That is the issue I have with these people, and I've always had it.
There you go. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, riding with Russo has been fun. It has been a blast. As always, this guy right here is Vince Russo. I am Dr. Chris. This is Riding with Russo. Have a good night, everybody. Which direction am I going? OG. So low.